Kids, I'm going to call this video my new idea. And actually, it's not really new, but it is an idea, and it's actually a joint idea with many of my closest friends. So here goes. I'm going to share it for the very first time with you. As you know, for the last almost 8 months, I've been struggling mightily with a life change that has been like turning over the entire forest of my life. Robbing me of my mind, my soul, my spirituality, my everything. And it's put everything that I know to the test. And I've been sharing on a regular basis what's been going on with me, and trying to communicate, or at least leave some sort of record that could possibly help somebody else in the future, or at least allow me to remember what I've gone through, as I seem to have lost my mind entirely. Now, for many years, particularly my best friend and I have often bantered about starting a church. And for those of you that don't know, for many years now, I have been an ordained clergy in the Church of Spiritual Humanism. And essentially, spiritual humanism only has a few rules. First of all, like, we don't do exorcisms because we just don't believe in that. And the other thing is that it doesn't matter what you believe spiritually. You could be from any religion from around the world, or just make up your own. All you have to do is A, learn it for yourself, as opposed to having somebody tell you what to think, or tell you how to interpret whatever document you're reading. And B, you have to test it and make sure it works for you. And if it doesn't, then you need to move on to something else. So there's no right or wrong in spiritual humanism. You just, whatever works for you, and that's good, as long as it doesn't infringe upon anyone else. Now, that's where I kind of draw the line. Now, being a human myself and having my own spiritual beliefs, I will tell you this. The idea was actually to open a church one day. And so any of you that watch this or have any interest in it, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start having church on YouTube for free. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. There's no donations required, although they're always appreciated. And any of you that are lawyers that want to set up a what is that, tax-free thing or whatever it is for me, great. I'm into that. But what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to talk about life issues that affect everyone in some way, shape, or form. Now, I'm going to try to do it in a non-denominational way. I will, however, point out sometimes, because, again, I'm human, when religions step over the line and start infringing on other people's rights, I have a real issue with that. Seriously. And especially with people that spread false rumors about others supposedly trying to step over their lines when they're actually not. So we'll have some of those difficult discussions. Plus we'll have discussions on illness and family and just life in general. I'll try to make it as enjoyable as possible. But it will be at least something for me to look forward to take notes about, to have a purpose again, as my life is in this transition period. So what I'll do, I'll try to make it weekly. If I can't quite make it weekly, at least bi-weekly. And what I will do is I will call the news and my social media networks and television, and any ideas that you all send me either here or via Facebook, and I will review them, and I will try to encompass them in a conversation. Now, I don't like the word sermon so much because I'm not going to be standing up lording over you. It's more like I'm sitting down and we're just talking as people. I don't believe in that superior human deity kind of thing. It's just not my bag, because we're all basically equal human beings that have our own minds, and this would be a good way for me to try to keep what little sanity I have left and make some purpose out of it, and also to share an insight into some insanity, so that if you're having to deal with it in your life, either suffering through it or dealing with somebody that's suffering through it, hopefully it'll make it easier for you. That would be the most wonderful thing. Or if you're having a down time or a rough time of something, if I could illuminate a path that would make it easier or suddenly make you smile and take the burden away, that is a great gift. Not only for you, but even more for me, because I've lived for that for so many years in my practice before I had to stop my practice. So I look forward to starting this next week. We're going to start calling the series Church, because that's what it's going to be. We're going to get some amens up in here, and that's about it. If you have any ideas or any suggestions, you can find me here on YouTube and send me a message, or on Facebook. I look forward to talking with you all soon, and getting your feedback, and I look forward to starting this new project. Besides that, I'll probably throw in some of my regular, just general vlog ideas, which will be a lot more partisan and harsh. But I promise to make church truly church. So it'll give me a good excuse to use some diplomatic restraint, but yet still stay honest to myself and to you all. So that's my new idea. Let me know what you think, and hopefully next week we'll start with our first church service. Have a nice day.